this week on the Bubble Chat.
Kendrick Lamar has utilized this platform in a way that has monetized himself to a different level. I seen something that said that he's like the only rapper in history to have what, three albums. I don't want to misspeak on Spotify.
Either way, honestly, this guardianship situation honestly feels like something straight out of a horror movie. The idea that someone can have complete control of your life, your career, and your finances is terrifying. I can't even get a fathom what it must feel like to be legally stripped of your independence, especially after building an entire empire.
I'll be the first to say, nephew, kiss my ass. I don't know why you got me right here drinking reading these goddamn Taylor Swift segments. This is not worthy of my intellectual or my comprehension.
Something this serious has happened to somebody in what would be deemed a safe, controlled environment. You would think that people are skilled enough, but when I'm hearing this scenario, also makes me think about all the other little activities I quote unquote want to try, but I might have to scale it on back, like axe
Guy's not a box of dope. Oh, this is probably just some weed, right?
all the drugs.
Okay, for the
That's
most
all
part, right? Okay. Now come out. This is all in his depth. And we might need to take a page out of Whitney Houston's family. Shut the fuck up, don't say shit, and fuck a bitch who do. Because that's what they did. And Dionne Warwick is driving around in the back seat of the motherfucking out the window to take you in on at the red light. So what I'm saying is that all these disparaging things, and everyone on his side and his family, this campus like this ain't nothing but a money grab. People.
Huh?
The Connie people.
Connie people? Wait, hold on.
Connie.
Oh no, that's me. I'm doing the Christian Carlson Romano. That's after, that's before or Antron.
You been drinking, nephew?
This motherfucker do too much.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Bubble Chat, the podcast where we break down the latest in pop culture, entertainment, and everything in between. Now, as y'all may heard, I'm not Shay Sugar, but it is your boy Antron, or Tron, or Bina, here to bring you the stories, opinions, and conversations that have everyone talking, along with from viral moments to celebrity drama. We're diving into the headlines that shape the world of media and entertainment.
Whether you're starting your morning or winding down after a long day or just need something to keep you company, this podcast has you covered. We'll explore the latest trends, dissect internet debates, and unpack the moments that make us laugh, gasp, or raise an eyebrow. And of course, we'll be keeping it real. No sugarcoating, no holding back.
Along the way, we'll have special guests, unfiltered discussions, and maybe even a little behind the scenes tea. From the hottest red carpet moments to the controversies shaking up the industry, the Bubble Chat is your go-to space for staying in the loop. Plus, we're all about hearing different perspectives, so expect a mix of opinions and reactions.
So if you love pop culture, social media buzz, tea, bullshit, unprofessionalism, foolery, shade, pettiness, and the kind of conversations. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry, nephew. So,
I think you're good.
So if you love pop culture, social media buzz, tea, bullshit, unprofessionalism, foolery, shade, and pettiness, also, and the kind of conversation you'd have with your best friends when you're in the right place, get ready for another episode filled with energy, insight, and a little bit of fun. Now, let's get into it. But right before we jump into the The hot topics, everybody. Can we please address that we just celebrated All-Star Weekend here in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. The West Coast is the best coast for all the parties and happenings. So I just wanted to congratulate all the players that participated in the HBCU game that happened on Saturday at the Oakland Arena. And all the shout outs went out to all of the players that participated in the slam dunk contest. Thanks for all the artists, especially Gorilla that was here last night over the weekend that performed. We gladly accepted you into the fold of the hip hop. We're happy that you were here to celebrate with us. But I wanted to shout out Shamia, Candy's best friend from the Housewives of Atlanta. She finally got a peach this year that will be filming on the 7th of March, but also she actually is the host for the All-Star game. Black Girl Magic. Black Girl Magic, Black Girl Magic. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to Shamia, all the players that came out, everyone that came out and celebrated the All-Star game. Everything was safe. No one got hurt. Nobody got jacked, allegedly. And yes, it was a beautiful Black thing. So I just wanted to give a shout out to all the players, all the fans, all the fun that we had, and all the festivities that went along in the Bay Area. And as Wendy Williams would say, now let's get into hot topics. Bitch, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, Adonis, tell them the good news.
Oh, boom. Housekeeping, everyone. Listen up close. Peep game and check play. So here on the Bubble Chat, we are in the middle of season 3. Can we give ourselves a round of applause for 3 seasons? And we'll be having... And we're delighted to announce that we'll be having some switch ups on the podcast, whether it be the panel and or location and or live interviews. So we can't give you all the details at this point, but please stay tuned and please anticipate the much anticipated changes and things that we do on the back end that we will be reserving on the front end of the season 4 of the Bubble Chat.
That's right. Season 4 will be back. The Bubble Chat will continue through season 4 this upcoming August. We haven't confirmed the date yet, but we will be starting season 4 this August with some new changes along the way. Like I said, like Adonis says, we don't want to go into details at the moment, but we will when it's the appropriate time.
That's right.
Super excited. Yay.
We keep it popping over here in the Bubble Chat, baby. We got that soapy liquid.
All right, Adonis, what you got for us?
All right, so let's get into it. Looks like Drake is officially tapping out of his feud with Kendrick Lamar. In his latest track, Give Me a Hug, at least from what it looks like. He straight up says, fuck a rap beef, making it clear he's done with all the back and forth. Now, if y'all remember, this feud has been brewing for years. Sneak dissing, direct shots, and all that tension between their camps. But with this new track, it seems like Drizzy is over it. He even raps about how at this point in his career, he's not interested in the drama. And honestly, can we blame him? Drake has always played the long game, and while rap beef brings hype, they also brings distraction. He's got a legacy to protect, and maybe he feels like keeping that energy away is the move. But here's the real question. Does this mean Kendrick wins by default? Or does walking away actually show more maturity and growth? Some fans are saying Drake doesn't want the smoke, while others think he's outgrown this kind of back and forth. Do y'all think Drake is backing out because he's over the drama, or do you think he realized he wasn't going to come out at the top against Kendrick Lamar?
Jasmine, your intake?
I think it's the latter. I think that Kendrick Lamar has utilized this platform in a way that has monetized himself to a different level. I seen something that said that he's like the only rapper in history to have 3 albums. I don't want to misspeak, on Spotify that have streamed over, I don't want to misspeak, but whatever this has done in all capacities for Kendrick Lamar, it has excelled him. He's got to perform at the Super Bowl. He's broken barriers for Spotify. He's broken a barrier as a rapper, made history as a rapper. And Drake didn't expect that it probably as an outcome, or maybe this has been planned. Maybe this has been intentional. I don't know. At this point, nothing else Drake can do can help, his side of things. It's always going to be a win for Kendrick. So,
Well, with Drake ending his feud with Kendrick Lamar, not with a statement, not in an interview, but through a song, and honestly, that says a lot. If the whole point of addressing the beef was to bring it to a close, why not just say it outright? I mean, why leave it up to an interpretation in a track instead of making it crystal clear? I mean, at this point, I feel like if the beef is actually squashed, that's up to them to confirm. It's not my control. It's not your control. And honestly, it doesn't really change anything unless both sides acknowledge it. Because right now, all we have is a speculation. Maybe Drake wants to move on without making a big deal about it, or maybe this is just another move in the game. Either way, until there's a direct confirmation, people are going to keep reading between the lines. How do you feel about it, Donnie?
Baby, I was just waiting on you to clear the air for me. So, it said Drake said he don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
Around here looking like the passing out in the fire before it even started. He said, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Now, here's the gag. What I said, what I believe is, like the story said, Drake's not going to come out on top. He's totally the bottom in this situation. And he has been getting fucked ever since Kendrick put his dick on the table. Now, the only way he's going to be able to come up out of this unscathed and clean is if he does some type of production, like in film, and maybe he does the score or he does the theme song or a little jingle jangle for something that is a visual first. Not an audio. He's going to have to reintroduce himself as an actor. Aubrey? Ain't that his name?
Aubrey Graham.
Going back to your roots. Going take it back to Degrassi Jr. And and revamp yourself. It's just like with the lion. It's just like your mane ain't just quite right. Just go on and kick it with Timon and Pumbaa until your shit fluff out, and then you could be a little intimidating again. But yeah, and then to know that this fool's on an international tour and is walking out with a smoked up, shot up hoodie like he could take them blows, baby. That's You're the bottom, Drake. You'll never end up back on top. When you come back next, you might want to be burst. You might want to be burst. Might want to be a little bottom burst. Bottom burst. Burst trying to get back on top. I'm gonna let it go.
All right. Well, let's talk about Wendy Williams.
Come on, mother.
There's growing confusion among those close to her and even within her assisted living facility about why she's being kept in the memory care unit. According to TMZ, many people inside the facility are questioning the decision, given the nature of the other residents on her floor. Sources familiar with the New York City facility say that the fifth floor where Wendy is staying is primarily for elderly residents, most in their 80s and older, who suffer from severe dementia or cognitive impairment. This aligns with what Wendy herself shared in the new documentary, Saving Wendy, where she described her surroundings. Reports indicate that most of the patients in this unit require around-the-clock supervision and care, as they wouldn't be able to safely function on their own. Because of this, residents aren't allowed to leave the floor unattended. Given Wendy's situation, this raises a lot of questions about why she's being placed in such a restrictive environment. What do you think? Is there more to this story or something not adding up?
Either way, honestly, this guardianship situation honestly feels like something straight out of a horror movie. The idea that someone can have complete control of your life, your career, and your finances is terrifying. I can't even begin to fathom what it must feel like to be legally stripped of your independence, especially after building an entire empire. And we've talked about this in the bubble chat before, but let's not forget that Wendy was reportedly kept from seeing her father on his birthday, and with his age, she had no way of knowing. Oh, what do you want to say?
Oh, I just seen a picture of her with him and her son on with her father and her son on for his 84th birthday.
I think it's 84 or 94. I don't know for sure. But he was kept from seeing, but Wendy Williams was kept from seeing her father on his birthday. And with his age, she had no way of knowing if it would be the last. And that alone is heartbreaking. But when you add in the fact that Wells Fargo froze her account and essentially cut her off from her own money, that's beyond fucked up. Like, how does someone go from running one of the most talked about daytime talk shows to being locked out of their own finances, all while dealing with issues? That's my biggest issue with this whole situation. And the timing of it all, her show ending, her health struggles, and and then suddenly she's placed under guardianship. It just doesn't fit right. And it makes you wonder who is really benefiting from all of this, because from the outside looking, it definitely isn't Wendy.
I remember
this what I got to think about it. It's a mighty murky, dirty web that's going around Wendy, because Wendy just did an interview. I heard a sound bite.
Breakfast Club.
And all this shit come from her greedy, nappy-headed, fat motherfucking son. Now, nephew.
Is he fat?
You share the same occupation as Wendy Williams' son, which is supposed to be old broke-ass, struggling-ass, ain't got it motherfucking college student. Now, what the difference between you and Baby K is that you have Shay Sugar, and that nigga got Wendy Williams. Now, all this shit was a snowball avalanche from an $80,000 motherfucking Dash Door Uber Eats account charge. How many goddamn dumplings can you eat, young man? Ain't enough motherfucking tacos on the border to get you $80,000 worth of motherfucking food, nigga. How hungry is you? I mean, like, are you paying for water by the drop, by the speck, by the mist? I'm just saying now. And then Wells Fargo's then gonna treat you like a white girl getting rid of an NBA player. She said, "What's yours is mine. What's mine is mine." And then that bitch started dictating and appropriating shit. And then you got that raggedy ass goddamn conservator. And if you have not watched the Lifetime movie, Bad conservator, Lala Anderson played the person that is fucking Wendy over right now out of all her coins, all her bags, all her little Birkin from Walmart. Just did her wrong. So, and then that's what happened. Then Wendy Williams said, "You know what? Let me get my bad built Miss Wig having ass back together. Let me get on my scruples for a bitch be broke. And then Kelvin and that baby take the rest of the little change that I am gonna have. And before she got to turn into Mary J. Blige and be torn till she's 78 in some thigh-high boots, Wendy said, bitch, I got my mind right, and I'm back. See, Wendy Williams pulled a Oprah Winfrey move, a.k.a. Miss Sophia Harper wife move from The Color Purple. That bitch stood at the table and said, I'm back. But pass me them peas. There's going to be some changes around this motherfucker. So, but Wendy, now this is Wendy, Imana, okay? From me to you, bitch. Don't you pull no motherfucking Britney Spears. We don't want to see no triangle patch Dorito-sized pussy thong. We don't need your ass shaking it and twerking. And don't get excited when I goddamn Let's Go devices. Because nephew got a goddamn new camera, okay? So don't do the coochie cha-cha slide for nobody. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let her go. I'm gonna leave it right there. Did you like that, nephew? You got a big smile on your face. would you, allegedly to anything. Allegedly at that. And allegedly too. Now, moving forward, Really, nephew. Really, motherfucker, you all. Hey, okay. The drama between C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift is far from over. The Eagles star is taking shots at the couple, and this time he's making a statement with his outfit at the Philadelphia Super Bowl parade. Not only was he rocking a bold look, but he also probably shown off streaming live on Instagram, flashing the crowd, celebrating the Eagles' big win. If you've been keeping up, Gardner-Johnson has been going after Kelce and Swift ever since the Eagles dominated the Chiefs in the 40-22 Super Bowl. On Monday morning, he took to Instagram to post, "Should have stayed," seemingly to throw shade at Kelce, referring to his ex, Kayla Nicole. While neither Kelce nor Swift has responded publicly, she's writing a motherfucking song, Mr. Jordan. She is in the booth. She is in the lab cooking. Let her cook. Yes, let her cook, And so clearly it isn't going anywhere anytime soon. I'll be the first to say, nephew, kiss my ass. I don't know why you got me around here drinking, reading these goddamn Taylor Swift segments. This bitch is not worthy of my intellectual or my comprehension. She's not worthy of my comprehension capacity. Okay, but what I will say is, Taylor Swift will be leaving that man real soon. As I previously just said not long ago, that bitch is in the studio. Let her cook. Cause she gonna write a "fuck you, you lost the Super Bowl with me" and told they booed me in the crowd.
Did they really boo?
Yeah, booed her ass. She gonna write about all that shit in her next song. She gonna take a page out of Beyonce's book. She gonna talk about all the shit she been going through with this man. She gonna write a wonderful, fabulous diss track. She gonna get Kendrick to do the remix, and she gonna leave her boyfriend.
In my opinion, just plain and simple. Oh, go ahead, Antron.
All I'm gonna say.
Why?
Because
why?
I don't know. Like, I don't have nothing to say to that.
Oh,
into that situation at all. I really don't care, honestly, what they got going on.
Okay, I'll take that. Because Tron is not a football fan. He ain't a football fan.
I don't care what they got going on.
And I'm just going to say this. My opinion, plain and simple. If y'all don't like Taylor Swift, keep her name out of your mouth. And while you're at it, keep the fan base out of your mouth, too, for that matter. Nobody's forcing you to listen to her music, watch her performance, or give a shit what...
I'm over here having a heart attack now. You keep stuffing this white bird meat down my throat and gonna tell me if they keep her name out of my mouth and you got me reading sex.
I wasn't even talking about you.
Who I'm the only person I'm worried about whose name is Taylor Swift coming out my mouth. Anyone can speak about her except me. You got me right here speaking this shit now.
I'm talking about the people who hate Taylor Swift.
Boy, bye. No, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work.
Who hate Taylor Swift? Who hate Taylor Swift? Who said that? You hate her?
No,
you like her?
No. I never said it. I never said I hated her.
That ain't my boo.
Was C.J. Gardner-Johnson with Swifties.
Well,
you talking about the Swifters? You talking about that floor little pad you wipe up? A Swifter?
A Swifter?
Not a Swiftie, baby. A Swifter?
Oh my God!
If you don't stop, I swear to God.
All right, what's going on, Joanne? What's next?
Okay, hold on. All right, let me just get my thoughts real quick.
Because I'm drawing a blank.
As I was saying, nobody is forcing people to listen to her music, watch her performances, or give a shit about what she does. So if she's not your co-tea, cool.
But what about say her name? What about say her name? Because I work for you and you got me saying her name.
Taylor Swift. Oh my God. But as I was saying, going out of your way to basically poke at her fans, that's just uncalled for. I mean, Swifties write hard for Taylor, so of course they're going to respond when you come to her. And if you don't want the smoke, don't start the fire. Unless I forget, Taylor Swift was booed by Eagle fans at the Super Bowl, and she was there to support her significant other, Travis Kelce, and still face that negativity. Now, Garner Johnson adding fuel to the fire by weaving a hoodie at the Eagles Super Bowl that reads "Swifty can lick my you know what."
And you gonna put some ding on, then you gonna put the tartar stank on it. Oh, I do not approve. I do not approve. Remember, y'all seen Mufasa? Has anyone seen the new Lion King movie?
Pierre, it's Mufasa.
He said, anyone in agreement cover one eye. Anyone in agreement? Yes, let's get rid of this bitch. Cover your eye, nephew. I like that. I don't like that.
I'm doing a face palm. I'm not
like
covering my eye. I'm doing a fucking face palm.
You can't trust her. You can't trust her. You can't trust her. I don't like her. I really don't. Here, come on. Let's go on to the next.
Hold on, y'all.
You got me talking about this white crow's meat.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get it together. I think I'm saying that part. I think I'm introducing the next story. Hold on, y'all.
The Connie people?
Huh?
The Connie people?
Connie people? Wait, hold on.
Connie.
It's Antron.
Oh no. That's me. No. I'm doing the Christy Carlson Romano. That's before or Antron.
You been drinking, nephew?
This motherfucker do too much.
I'm just asking.
Wait, I thought you just went over. You didn't go over Christy Carlson?
I'm about to.
We just talking about Taylor Swift raggedy ass.
We've been talking about Taylor Swift this whole time?
Yes.
Good God. Y'all take a look. Y'all didn't hear me say, Juwan, what's next? I was trying to help y'all get to the next topic.
And I was trying to say my words before somebody try to act all dramatic. We're going to be talking about Christy Carlson Romanos.
Did you know Zazu is Taylor Swift's great grandfather?
All right, let's go again. Juwan, what's next?
Okay. Can Adonis please calm down, first of all?
Not until you acknowledge that Zazu is her great grandfather.
Zazu is her great.
Yes, because Taylor Swift is a bird.
I didn't see the movie. Let's move on to the next topic. Shit. All right, now, in all seriousness, though, let's talk about our Kim Possible queen, Christy Carlson Romano. First off, on behalf of the Bubble Chat, we definitely want to send her all the well wishes because she recently went through something very terrifying. For those who may have not heard, Christy was shot in the face while at a clay. I can't take you serious enough, Adonis. Okay, take two. All right. Let's talk about our Kim Possible queen, Christy Carlson Romano. First off, on behalf of the Bubble Chat, we definitely want to send her all the well wishes because she recently went through something terrifying. For those who may have not heard, Christy was shot in the face while at a clay pigeon shooting.
You want me to read it? Let me read it, Jawan.
About this woman getting shot at the pigeon range.
Jawan, let me read it.
Okay. Go ahead, Jasmine. Because
all right.
While you're at it.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about our Kim Possible queen, Christy Carlson Romano. First off, on behalf of the Bubble Chat, we definitely want to send her all the well wishes because she recently went through something terrifying. For those who may not have heard, Christy was shot in the face while at a clay pigeon shooting range. She was hit in 5 different places, with one fragment getting lodged behind her eye. Unfortunately, due to its locations, doctors have deemed it too risky to remove. But for now, she's still able to see normally. But for now, she's still able to see normally. According to Christy, another person at the range fired in the wrong direction, which led to the accident. Thankfully, her husband, Brendan Rooney, immediately stepped in, assessed the situation, and rushed her to the hospital. Christy has expressed how grateful she is to be alive, saying she saw her life flash before her eyes. Oh, wow. What a phrase. In recent Instagram updates,
No pun
she
intended.
revealed that doctors told her the shot came within less than a millimeter of permanently blinding her. Another doctor explained that the impact of the fragment actually caused a concussion, making the situation even more serious. This is a scary situation, but we're all hoping for a smooth recovery for Christy. I can't begin to imagine how terrifying that must have been. Hearing all of this, how do you think Christy's perspective on life and her career might change after such a close call?
I'm going for it before Dawn starts talking shit. I mean, it's absolutely crazy for what she had to go through while celebrating her husband's birthday, if it even happened, by shooting clay pigeons. I mean, she was accidentally shot in the face by another person at the range. The blast hit her in like 5 feet with a fragment lodging less than a millimeter behind her eye, and doctors have determined that removing the fragment surgically is too risky. But fortunately, she's still able to see normally. While I'm not a medical expert, it's clear that this was a terrifying experience. The fact that the bullet fragment was so close to her eye and could have caused permanent blindness is chilling. I mean, the fact that she's able to keep her vision intact is nothing short of a miracle. And it goes to show you how quickly things can go wrong, even what should be a fun activity. Eye injuries from gunshots are no joke. Depending on where the bullet or fragments land, they can cause permanent vision loss, damage to the retina, or even total blindness. The eye is a very delicate organ, and even small fragments of a bullet can cause catastrophic damage. If those fragments are removed the wrong way, it could increase the risk of further damage to the eye or optic nerve. In Christie's case, leaving the fragment in place was considered the safer option since it was so close to her optic nerve, which controls vision. How do you feel about it, Jazz?
Is clay pigeons, are they like little clay plates that people toss in the air and you shoot at them? Oh, okay. That sounds like some bougie shit that I need to try. It does.
It's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye.
Till somebody loses an eye. Wow. Sound like we would have been better off hunting. Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's definitely scary to think that something this serious has happened to somebody in what will be deemed a safe, controlled environment. You would think that people are skilled enough, but when I'm hearing this scenario, it also makes me think about all the other little activities I quote unquote want to try, but I might have to scale it on back, like axe throwing.
Skydive, bungee cord.
I thought I wanted a date night doing axe throwing, or like the little smash housing. I thought I wanted to be up in there like they did on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Nope, that wasn't Real Housewives. Love and Hip Hop. They was up in there smashing shit one day. With what do I seen? Jessica White with her little cute self. That's when they introduced her in one of the episodes. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. Guess I don't want to do that either. So it's really making me rethink about staying on my couch with my little heated seat and watching Netflix. That'll be my date night with myself because shit ain't safe. So anyway, that's what it made me think about.
Take it from the one-legged man that can still walk. Okay, we're gonna talk about the one-eyed woman that can still see. Okay. Baby, together we can make a pirate, baby.
A pirate.
Baby, girl, you take it up top and I'm gonna take it down low, girl. I got the pig leg and you got the patch, bitch. We are one. We're one. I'm just saying we are strong together. We are strong together. Just like the mother in Soul Food said. She said, you can break a match. She said, but you get about 4-5 matches together. It's a mighty motherfucker that won't break. But you keep your eye on the prize. I keep my foot on the pad, bitch. Can't nothing break us. Can't nothing stop us, sis. I'm just happy that you got shot in the eye. You can still see, bitch. I lost my leg and I'm still walking. Let's go. That's right. God is good all the time.
All the time, God is good. Antron, what you got to say?
Yeah, it's very sad. I'm just confused on how that happened.
Somebody shot the pistol backwards.
How do you shoot the pistol?
And didn't get shot your damn self.
She didn't do it to herself.
Huh?
She didn't do it to herself.
No, but it says someone shot the gun backwards. So how did someone shoot their gun backwards and she one got hit?
I think it said in her direction.
All I know is she didn't.
In the wrong direction.
That she didn't do it to herself. That's it.
Yeah, it says in the wrong direction. In this.
Some people shoot themselves in the foot. It wasn't me.
Or the leg, dick, all kinds of stuff. Maybe all kinds of stupid shit. All right, what is up next, man?
As we continue celebrating Black History Month,
we're now with Antron.
What?
We on Connie Boss.
You know what? You these white women and these bullets. I'm so confused. I'm just trying to keep it together. I'm trying to get on to happy festive things. I'm so sorry. Here, take it. Go ahead, take it. Take it.
All right, let's talk about the latest update involving the late Stephen Twitch Boss and his family. His mother, Connie Boss Alexander, recently revealed that their family is planning to take legal actions against his widow, Allison Hoker, over claims made in her memoir. In a post on Instagram, Connie expressed frustration over what she called misleading accounts and inconsistencies in the book. She also mentioned that there are still many unanswered questions, and the family is demanding answers as of now. E! News has reached out to Allison's team for a response, but there hasn't been any comments yet. This is definitely a tough and emotional situation for anyone involved. But Brewers, how do you think this situation? How do you think situations like this should be handled when personal memories, legal disputes collide? Do you think memoirs should be fact-checked more strictly when they involve other people's experiences? Well, my first question is, who are these people?
So the man Twitch is famous because he used to work with Ellen.
Yeah,
he was on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
He was a very, very noted. He was a love. So you think he dances? He was a very, very doted on, love favored TV personality.
My phone's there too.
Now he didn't marry somebody like this, and not like this. And his demise, unfortunately, she said that when he had passed away, and they was trying to find his clothes for the service, that they didn't discover
a cornucopia. A cornucopia. Ain't that what she said? Is that the word?
Yeah, cornucopia. She found a box of dope. Which was probably just some weed, right?
All the drugs.
Okay. For the most part, right? Okay. Now she's talking about, this is all in his death. And we might need to take a page out of Whitney Houston's family. Shut the fuck up, don't say shit, and fuck a bitch who do. Because that's what they did. And Dionne Warwick is driving around in the back seat of a motherfucking Honda with her hand out the window to take you down at the red light. But what I'm saying is since all these disparaging things, and everyone on his side and his family on his campus, like, this ain't nothing but a money grab. And then to further get down in the trenches with the bitch, they was like, he wasn't a dope thing, bitch. You was.
Oh wow.
And all this and all that kind of other stuff. Now, the tide turned in the story because the daughter had came out and started speaking on the family and all the shit. But what we did not know is that was not Twitch's biological daughter. So, yes. That's not his biological daughter, the oldest one, right? So she came out to defend her mother, and then when her defending her mom, that's when we found out that that's not his biological daughter. And then earlier today, I didn't get a chance to watch the BuzzFeed, the story on it, but now they say that like his best friend, like everyone's coming out in his defense because at this point, like I said, take a page out of Whitney Houston's book. We know Whitney for all of her great works. And then she just had a foul love affair with Bobby Brown. Nobody knew Whitney was a goddamn dope fiend. Even when we seen her come out looking like Skeletor on stage when she did that Michael Jackson Contribute, it was like we had to see that to know that she was on drugs or had a drug issue. But we know her specifically for that voice, them wigs, and her casual motherfucking style, of dress. So it's the same thing with Twitch. We know him for one thing, and then for her to come out and say all these disparaging things, it is not good. And if I tell you, girl, they're going to get you. They're going to crucifix you like Jesus, girl. They're gonna, girl, we're going to call Easter Feaster, bitch, because you're going to be the female version of Easter. They're going to tie your ass to the tree.
So, Donnie, what are the friends coming out saying? What are their friends coming out saying to defend him? What are they saying?
That she was a drug user, that he was not. That she was the one that had all the issues and the issues and the problems that he did not. Everything that basically that she's saying about him basically was like deflecting off of her own self.
He's projecting.
That like he was a good man. That like he's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man.
They've already.
Go ahead, nephew.
Okay. They've already refuted claims from Allison's book inserting assertions about Twitch having a serious drug problem, at least from what I know. Now, I want to make it very, very clear that I'm not here to take sides or say who's right and who's wrong. I'm not on Allison's side and I'm not on Connie's side because I don't want to jump to any conclusions like that. As a podcast host, my goal... as a podcast host, my role is simply to share my opinion and my opinion only. And all I know is that there's conflict between Allison and Connie because of some alleged misinformation in that memoir. That is it. Now, I'm not saying that Connie shouldn't be heard because losing her son is an unimaginable pain and that pain just won't go away. But at the same time, if Connie and her family are genuinely shocked by the misinformation about Twitch in that memoir, I think that this is a situation that could have, would have, and should have been addressed more privately. A direct conversation or a phone call would have been more constructive than releasing a public statement and announcing plans for legal action. And it's not up for me if they chose to end their relationship or if Connie wants to officially file a lawsuit against Allison. But I think handling things off one-on-one could have been a more effective way to resolve the issue.
She's looking at like looking at her ass.
That's why I said I can take a page out the Houston family book. You slap a bitch when you backhand a bitch when they do. Well, Beyonce said it too. She said, hit that lip like lipo. That's what she said. Okay, now, so on to brighter, beautiful Black things. As we continue to celebrate Black History Month, we have to shine a spotlight on the Queen of Soul herself, whose voice wasn't just powerful, but was the force that defined generations in having us figure out what RESPCT means. From her gospel roots to becoming a trailblazer in rock, soul, and pop, she set the standard for vocal excellence. Honey, I'm only here to talk about the Miss Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin is a pianist, vocalist, and songwriter. With hits like Respect, Think, and A Natural Woman, she didn't just make music, she created anthems of empowerment and change. Beyond her legendary career, she was also a fierce advocate for civil rights, using her platform to push for equality and justice. She won 18 Grammy Awards, became the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and left a legacy that continues to inspire generations. Her influence is timeless, and her music impact will always be felt in music, culture, and history. Beyond music, she was a fierce advocate for civil rights, using her platform and resources to support Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., even performing at his funeral. She also stood up for artists' rights in the music industry, demanding to be paid upfront for her performances, an act that set a precedent.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, these new words are so fucking hard.
An act that set a precedent.
An act that set a precedent. Thank you, Jasmine, because I felt like
not Donald Trump, not a president.
for many black artists to take ownership of their work. Her impact reached the White House as well, where she performed at multiple presidential inaugurations, including Barack Obama, bringing leaders and audiences to tears with her breathtaking voice. All right, everybody, we are back from break, and this is probably going to be the quickest second half of the show ever. I wanted to dive into Piece by Piece, the new film by Pharrell Williams that was released last fall. Now, if you haven't heard about it, this isn't your typical musical documentary. Pharrell takes a super creative approach by using Lego bricks to tell his life story from his childhood in Virginia to his massive success in music and fashion. It's such a unique way to bring his journey to life, and honestly, I think it makes his story even more engaging. Personally, I love how Pharrell came up with the idea of using Lego bricks to piece everything together, literally. It really reflects the way he builds songs, and whether it is his own music or something something he's producing or another artist. The attention to detail, the creativity, and the way it all comes together just proves why Pharrell is such a visionary. So when I was watching this movie, I you know the song "Drop It Like It's Hot."
Yes.
I thought yes, you can't really hear him, but you can't really hear him. But that's basically the tongue click of the music, which we cannot play here because y'all know these networks are going to be holding us accountable for copyright. But yeah, I like the idea of how he uses Legos to tell his story. So I guess that's all you're getting out of me, unless you want to say something else. I don't really have much to say.
Well, I got a little bit to say, but I ain't got nothing to say about this damn Lego movie. We're gonna talk about movies. We're gonna talk about the new movie with Kiki Palmer and SZA,
One of
directed
the
and produced
days
by Issa Rae. One of those days, it was funny as fuck. We
I
could talk
loved it.
about
we talked
Den of
about it last
Thieves,
week.
Mhm.
Den of Thieves with Ice Cube's son O'Shea, which was
Okay, Jackson
amazing.
Jr.
I love that. Or we
Captain
could even
America
double
was
back
good.
around and we can talk about Mufasa, with the Queen and the Princess, Bay and Blue. There are other movies that will be coming out. I don't know the name of it. I don't know the stars of, but we'll be reviewing those as well. You meanie blockhead little man, Lego man, Pharrell. I like you. You're Asian very, very well, but you and Jada Pinkett are looking like twins these days. And that's all I got to say. On to the next thing, on to the next thing.
Mhm.
Oh my God, guys, it's about that time. This is where I feel like Mr. Rogers. I don't put on my sweater, I put on my loafers and my robe because it's almost bedtime. But before it's bedtime, it's time to sign off. And just like that, it's time to clock the fuck out. We appreciate you for tuning in and hanging out with us. Whether you are listening to us on your morning commute, winding down after a long day, or just vibing with us in the between. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Bubble Chat and stay updated on all things Bubble Chat and join the motherfucking conversation. We love to hear from you and what you think about the topics that we discussed today. So hit us up in them goddamn comments. Send us some motherfucking DM in a message and tag us in all your motherfucking thoughts. Hey, and if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a wonderful motherfucking review. It helps keep us grow and showing that we want to bring you more content. We'll be back next time for more discussions, more laughs, and of course, more motherfucking tea. But until then, take care, stay safe, and always keep the conversation bubbling.
Goodbye.
Good night, guys.